What's up, guys? We got another turkey hunt for you here. We are in the Prairie region of South Dakota. I just pulled up to the Hooked Hunting Turkey Camp for 2022. We got the rig behind me here. Got the rest of the guys out here behind me. So if you don't follow Hooked Hunting, make sure you go do that. They do a bunch of really crazy elk hunts, tons of turkey hunts. They even had a really cool wolf hunt from this last year, so make sure you go check that out. I'll drop a link in the description below and in the cards up here. But we have 2 prairie tags here for South Dakota. Just got out of the Black Hills, filmed a ton of good videos. Me and Josh from Sodak Adventures were able to get a turkey with a bow and 3 other turkeys with a shotgun, so check those videos out as well. I'll drop the cards up here. Whew, we just rolled in the camp. I'm definitely going to probably take the evening off, spend some time with the family here in the camper, and then tomorrow morning we are going to get after it. Let's go.
It's the morning. I've been hiking around since dark trying to find gobbles. I hadn't heard anything until about a minute ago. Just heard my first gobble over here. It just came naturally. I wasn't calling. So I'm going to close the distance a little bit, hit the end call, see if they gobble again, and try to make a play on them. Let's go. Okay, you probably couldn't hear that, but I didn't get a gobble back, but I heard a bunch of hens talking back to me. They're quite a ways away, so I'm gonna go move in. I could hear these turkeys over this hill. I came up over the rise with the strutter decoy in front of me. Sure enough, they were still up in the roost. I mean, the sun's been up for 30 minutes at least, and they're still in the roost. They're starting to come down right now. But there's also another group of turkeys over to my right I can hear, so I'm going to get between them, drop down in this bottom, see what I can do. Struts up right now. I'll show you what they're doing. There's 3 or 4 toms and the rest are hens. They're out in the middle of this little island in between a fork in the river. So I can either go up the creek this way, or I can go up the creek the other way. I'm gonna figure out which way they're heading first. Drop down and then pop out the strutter decoy and start doing some calling. Here we go. Did you see that? He was hiding. I've never seen that before in my life. Never. Crazy.
Holy smokes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you click subscribe. We have a bunch more turkey hunting coming. I have one more tag here in the Prairie of South Dakota, and then I head to Kansas to hunt with Outdoor Outlaws TV for some Easterns. So what a hunt this was, man, and a beautiful bird. Definitely a Rio. You got yourself a real nice beard. It's got that thick Rio base on the beard. It's not that little skinny pencil wispy Miriam beard, you know. So, great beard, great Tom. He was out there, he had the run of the roost. He had a bunch of jakes with him and a whole pile of hens. They weren't wanting to come to the strutter, they weren't wanting to come to the calls. I got him to gobble at the gobble tube, but that was about it. Other than that, I just kind of, you know, made a move up on him, and he was hiding. I've never seen that before. So if you could see him in the video, he was just kind of tucked down in this little bush. I shot, he jumped up, I shot again, and the rule that I have, that my dad always taught me, is shoot until they're down. I had 3 shells in the gun. I shot the first time, hit him in the head with part of the pattern at least. And then yeah, he flew up. I missed him the second shot, and then I just squared him up on the third shot, and he coasted down and was down in the woods there, and I walked up on him and finished him. So shoot till they're down. You hate to see stuff go off wounded, so I'd rather kill him on the first shot, but hey, at least we got him.